There are three things every single company is trying to optimize. They want their employees to be happy. Today, employee experience is extremely important, right? When you elevate that, you're talking digital experience. Am I providing the best work environment for my employees? That's the number one thing. The second important thing is we're talking about risk reduction, right? Am I securing my employee assets? Am I securing my company assets? Am I ensuring that we have a secure environment? And the third one is you want to be disruptive. You want to be the first. You want to be the best. And you want to make sure you're processing things and delivering your decisions in a much faster way. What does it really mean? What we did was we started collecting more data than we can consume. We created a data problem. We got to analyze the data. We got to prioritize what actions each team should do. We started with device management. Then we said, well, if I'm managing the device, I have insights into what's going on in the device. What does it really mean? You know what applications are running on the device. You know who has access to it. Now we are getting into device management, user management, software management. SUEM has evolved from straight vanilla device management into secure device management, where access, identities also become a big part. So this is where you're still continuing to see frictions. The way to break these silos is to bring all these data elements together. All teams should be working off the same data set, infer, analyze, and come to decision points from the same data versus doing different data silos. We got to fix the silo problem, take the telemetry, we're collecting it, and use it to your job function, ultimately to ensure you're getting efficiency, you're getting the right thing, what your user experience should be. And by the way, not ignore security. While user experience is very important, we got to also make sure we're securing these assets / devices, identities, and code. So there's a great thesis within the industry. We can bring in more efficiencies through automation, right? Let's take a step back. What does it really mean? First thing, it starts with, do we have the right data? Do we have the right team? Are we focusing on the right things? I mean, there's a lot of subjective questions. We're going to bring them into something that's measurable, quantitative. So when you start thinking about that perspective, it always comes back to data is your common denominator. If I can bring the data together as an organization, if the data comes into one place, that's why we call it the data fabric. Your devices produce telemetry. Your users produce telemetry. Your software produces telemetry. End of the day, it's all data. It's the data fabric. Once you have the data fabric, you have the new thing going on for all of us, AI, Gen AI. What does it really mean? It's being able to comb through millions and millions of data points, build those analytics which humans are not good at. Humans can only look at two-dimensional, three-dimensional at the best from a variable perspective. Once it gets to 2 variables, 3 variables, we can't even go deeper than that. With AI, you can throw hundreds of variables at it, and it'll still come back with faster crunching than humans can do. Then humans can interpret the results and take actions and build workflows. So the best way to truly remove friction and optimize on the workflows is to first build that data fabric and then start mapping what problem statement are you trying to solve. Once you have that fabric, then define the problem statement, then build your solutions towards that, automate your workflows. So that's really how you would look at it, right? You start top down, bottoms up, and then you'll come to a happy medium where you're really automating anything that's human-centric and manual-heavy. Again, I can only do that if I have the data and the telemetry. With proper implementation of SUEM and with the right data set, I can bring better user experience / digital experience. I can secure my organization better, and I can truly bring efficiencies that were never brought in the last decade. So that's what you get: risk reduction, better experience, slash optimization on what you're doing. I mean, call it cost. And finally, disrupting within your own space, whichever space you are. That's what you would get.